LeBauer left $10 million to the Community Foundation of Greater Greensboro to build a spectacular park. And now that vision is becoming a reality in LeBauer Park, right in downtown Greensboro. Denise Caruso is the executive director of the Downtown Parks, Center City Park, and the new LeBauer Park. So what are you most excited about?
I'm excited about the impact that the park and then the Tanger Center are going to have on the downtown community and how these two projects are going to form a cultural district.
Walk us through the park a little bit, because there's so many different aspects that really appeal to a broad range of interest and people.
Yes, so we'll have all different kinds of amenities, a dog park, interactive water fountain, reading room, kiosks where people can check out books. We'll have ping pong tables, foosball, a performance area, and so many other things.
Talk a little bit about the children's area, because it's not your typical play area.
No, it's not. We have a hill that people can climb up on and the kids can run up and down it. And then we also have the fountain that kids can get in and play. And it should be really exciting.
And of course you have food, which is so key to having a park where people can stay all day.
Yeah, we're really excited. Today we were able to announce the two kiosk operators, which are Noma and Gassan's, and they both bring a different perspective to the food, and we're really excited that people can get lunch and get a beer and sit out under the Echelman sculpture and enjoy the day.
And it's lovely too, because they're local favorites already. People know them and love them, and now can have them in downtown Greensboro.
Exactly. We really wanted to try to find restaurants that weren't already served in downtown and that would be good for both tourists and park visitors as well as people that live and work downtown.
Dabney Sanders is chair of the Public Art Endowment Steering Committee and really responsible for helping to bring this beautiful Janet Echelman piece here to Greensboro. Can you tell us a little bit about it? What is it?
The sculpture? Yes. Well, the Janet Echelman sculpture we think is going to be a real iconic piece for Greensboro. It's the centerpiece of LeBauer Park, suspended above the great lawn there. And it's a piece that is essentially, for sort of layman's terms, I'll describe it as made out of fishing net material. Beautifully colored, brightly colored. It's been inspired and designed with the idea of telling Greensboro's textile industry story. Janet loves to really delve into the community in which she's doing a piece for, so that it's important and emblematic of that particular community.
The fact that Greensboro is this hub where different lines come together and different cultures, different race, gender, ethnicity, so many different people came to Greensboro and intersected with one another. That's how Greensboro became the global textile capital of the world. So I wanted to sort of weave together all these threads, and so I started looking at the railroad maps from different times, you know, throughout the 1800s and the 1900s and now. And what I noticed, and then I overlaid a map of the textile mills historically, and it turned out that the nodes of where these railroads intersected was almost an exact connection with where the textile had been produced. And I thought, well, this is a way of sort of getting at the threads of history here. So that is the way that this sculpture developed.
When you walk under this, because it's going to be massive, you can walk under all parts of it. It will actually move with the breeze. It's not a solid structure like you might think of sculpture.
Exactly. So it has a structural net that stays firm and really holds the piece up. And then below that is this sort of billowy form that does move with the breeze. And so I just was in Washington, D.C. 2 weeks ago at the Renwick Gallery, which has a temporary installation of one of Janet's pieces. And when you walk into this incredibly beautiful grand salon there, and her piece is suspended overhead, and people are just scattered on the floor, lying down on their backs, looking up and talking and watching it move. And it's kids and it's adults and it's couples and it's just everybody you can imagine. And we can just picture that happening here in Greensboro with a beautiful grass lawn underneath. It's the perfect place. And we do think the title of that, Where We Met, will will be something that will happen here for people.
So tell us about some of the programming we'll see at the parks.
Yeah, so we're going to do all kinds of different activities that will appeal to kids as well as adults. We have things like Yappy Hour, which is a happy hour for dogs. We'll also have Throwback Thursday, which is where there'll be giant retro games. And then we'll have lots of kids' activities throughout the weeks.
Plus, of course, the favorites like movie night and fitness by the fountain.
And concerts and all kinds of fun things.
Thank you so much. We're excited you're on board. We're glad you're in Greensboro.
I'm excited to be here.
LeBauer Park is scheduled to open on July 15th. You can keep up with the progress by going online to greensborodowntownparks.org.